Welcome to The Final Note, a series that celebrates the lives and legacies of iconic figures who have left an indelible mark on the world. In our first episode, we delve into the life of the legendary Bob Marley, whose music and message continue to resonate with millions around the globe. Welcome, everyone, to our journey through the life and achievements of the inimitable Bob Marley, a man whose music not only revolutionized a genre, but also became a powerful vessel for social change. Robert Nesta Marley was born on February 6, 1945, in 9 Mile, a small village in Jamaica, to a mother of African descent and a British father. Bob grew up in poverty, but found solace and inspiration in music from an early age.
Bob, normally parents are quite the influence on their children. They will dictate the direction that they're going, but that's been the opposite with you and Bob, hasn't it? Because you started off as a Christian, Pentecostal, very staunch Christian, and you were singing in the church. And Bob has now taken you out from that into Rastafarian. Can you?
Yes, well, that is great because, I was baptized with Bob in my belly like you, very much younger.
Right.
And, we visit the church, we go to church. He follow me to church and everything like that. We have good time, but then the time has come when he one day said to me that, you don't need to go to this church, you're all talking about Jesus and everything, but he come in a new name.
Right.
And then he just break out and he just, he explained to me and he said His Imperial Majesty is the Almighty God.
That's His Imperial Majesty Haile Selassie.
Haile Selassie, and he's earth rightful ruler. And, man don't see it like that, so when he told me that, I myself not even having the knowledge, I said to him, I believe he's a great man, but I don't think he's God.
Mm-hmm.
And he asked me, who is God? So I didn't have any answer.
Mm-hmm.
So he said, why, when I tell you that His Imperial Majesty is the Almighty God, why you don't believe me? Mm-hmm. Because you see, you're older than me, you're born before me, you're my mother. And to see me, your son, now to come and tell you this, it's hard for you to, to just take it like that. But then at the same time, he said, from you born, you's a Rasta, but you will see it. So he just talk and I listened to him attentively. I never criticize him anymore, any further.
In the late 1960s, Bob Marley formed the Wailers Band with Peter Tosh and Bunny Wailer, and their music gained traction in Jamaica. Their breakthrough album, Catch a Fire, released in 1973, propelled them to international fame.
Slave driver, the table has turned. Catch a fire, you're going to get burned.
Bob Marley's music transcended boundaries and became a voice for the oppressed. His albums such as Exodus and Natty Dread showcased his powerful lyrics and deep-rooted spirituality. Bob Marley, his music lives on long after he left this earthly plane. His untimely death on May 11, 1981, was a tragic loss for the world.
In this business, there's a lot of singers that come and go. You know, sometimes when a singer goes, his works go with him. But in Bob Marley, it's different. When he goes, it's like he starts living. Because the things that came out of him were eternal. It wasn't him. It was higher than him. It was the source of sound, word, power, and inspiration that came out of Marley. You know, like Moses. It wasn't Moses. It was the power that sent Moses, the controller of power.
His iconic songs like One Love and Redemption Song continue to inspire generations, reminding us of the power of unity and the fight against oppression. In 1978, Marley returned to Jamaica after being diagnosed with cancer. Despite his illness, he performed at the One Love Peace concert at Kingston. In 1976, he was injured in a political assassination attempt. Despite this, he still performed at a concert 2 days later. In an interview, Chadella Booker, Marley's biological mother, and Roger Steffens, reggae encyclopedist and close person of Bob Marley, disclosed how Bob Marley prophesied his own death as early as age 24.
This other friend that he had when he was up in Delaware, when I was living in Birmingham, he said that Bob told him, and he didn't say that until after Bob passed. He said he remember he and Ibis was over, the guy named Dion, and he said he remember he was over the park, and Bob said to them that, you know, when I'm 36, I'm going to die. And then he said, Bob, how could you say a thing like that? Man, you have life going for you. You have, you know, doing your music and money coming in. And how could you say something like that? Him say, you remember when Jesus was on earth, you know, he lived for 36 years. And they just take it, you know, like it was like a joke.
Yeah.
But then when it happened that he passed at 36, then they, you know, they go back and think again, imagine the man, just like the man told you is what happened.
Well, he did. He prophesied his own death at 36 when he was 24 years old.
Though Bob Marley's life was cut short, his impact on those who knew him was profound.
And because they are branding me now as leader because Bob Marley is gone, that's why they were trying to put me in his shoe and in his category. And that is, I'm irrelevant to Bob Marley. Can't compare me to Bob Marley. Can't put me nowhere near Bob Marley.
Bob Marley's music continues to unite people in their quest for social change and love. His legacy as a musician, activist, and symbol of hope remains unshakable. Join us next time on The Final Note, as we explore the lives of other iconic figures who left an everlasting mark on the world.